Welcome back to CTV Morning Live, your weekend edition. I don't have any box in my house that looks remotely like this. We're joined by Tammy Menard, who works at the Scrapbox, which is an amazing store and really a scrapbooking store and studio on Canotick Road. But the best thing for you, too, is not only are you teaching, you're actually heading into people's homes,
yes,
into the craziness,
yes,
and helping people organize.
Yes. I had this new venture. I wanted to be able to find my stuff, and couldn't find my stuff, and once I found the products in order to put it away, like, well, everyone needs to know how to do this, right? So showing the people at the store, the customers, what they can find and answer little questions. But yeah, I do go into the homes and get them organized, get them finding their stuff.
Where do you start? Like, if you're living like a cluttered life and things are just everywhere, like, you know, you see those reality TV shows where they come in and they start hauling. Like, yeah, where do you even begin?
Well, I don't tend to go into homes that are that busy. That's a little bit past me. But what I do is I go in, and my theory is you take everything out, you organize it into categories or groups so that you know what you have. Mm-hmm. Then you know what kind of storage system to put it into, and then we put it back in an organized fashion. And it's kind of like in a kitchen, the triangle, you know, gotta find everything. So yeah.
So once you organize all the stuff into these groups, then you find the storage system that is going to work for each of those groups.
Exactly.
That like kind of simplifies it.
An example here is, this is a whole bunch of packaging and a whole bunch of stuff, right? Takes up a whole lot of room. You could put it in this box, but you take out one little item, you got to put it back in. By taking the packaging out and putting in something, say, like this, where it's got beautiful little tracks so that things aren't going to fall out.
Oh, right.
They stay,
mixed up,
right? So then, when you open it, all of that fits into this.
And look how much space you're saving.
And you can, you can mix it. I got this at the dollar store.
Yeah.
And you got this container?
This container.
At the dollar
store. It's in the men hardware aisle. Mm-hmm. Wonderful find. I use it everywhere.
Instead of having 20 open packages where they've all fallen to the bottom of the thing.
And the packaging always hurts. You always end up cutting yourself on that packaging.
Exactly. Yeah. But the amount of garbage that you take out from there, and this you can stack, you can grab it, you can use that wonderful label maker that Jen had and put it on the side so you can say metal, buttons,
and that's easy to do. Just organize them into the squares that are already there.
Exactly.
Okay.
Stamps. Stamps now come in these wonderful little clear shapes. And what do you do with, little pieces like this? Well, you get an empty storage
like
CD,
a CD container.
right? If I can open it up. Right? So now you can take the sticky back, you can put it onto here, and then you can see what you have. Clear storage so you can look into.
Brilliant.
Ever thought to use that as a storage
and you know what? Who uses CD cases anymore? That's a great recycling purpose.
Exactly.
For that
you have broken CDs. You can either put, a decorative paper on the front.
Yeah.
You can label it as well. Summer, winter, fall, whatever.
That's a good idea.
And then ribbon.
Let's go to the ribbons.
Yes, love
so
ribbon.
Pretty.
Ribbon. They're these beautiful little plastic pieces that you can get in 2 different sizes. And the idea is that you just wind your ribbon around. You can get them in many sizes.
Those are 3 different ribbons you've got going there.
3 different ribbons, depending on the size that you can get. Usually I do my ribbon by a yard, but if you have the leftover roll, your simple little safety pin, you want to store it so that all the pins are facing down.
Isn't that better than a big old basket full of
all the loose
tangled
ends all
ribbon?
Over. I like things very organized. So yes, this way you can see it, and when you're scrapbooking, you can just take the green and stick it in your kit. You can take the blue, so it's easier to find when you're scrapbooking as well.
So you will actually come into someone's home and do this for them if they need.
Yes, I will either give them a homework assignment where, okay, here's the containers, here's a ribbon in front of the TV, wind it. Or if you want, I will stay with you and I will do it with you.
Have you always been this organized?
No, but I've always
So we can
strived to
learn?
be.
There's hope for us?
There is hope, yes, there is hope.
Okay, it's never too late to learn. All right.
Well, I'm going to teach you how to win at rock, paper, scissors. There is a method. There's a craziness behind actually doing it, right? Wait, are we doing it 1, 2, 3, go?
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 3. On 3.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, bam. I was undefeated until now. All right, here's a look back at our rock, paper, scissors segment.